Let me tell you a story about Amazon. So there's this guy that talked my employers into reviewing his book that I kinda glossed over on some fanfiction site before, and he said something along the lines of, throw me $4 on Patreon and you'll get a copy of the book. For personal security reasons, I can't explicitly say why we can't do this, but I'll give you a hint. It involves a credit card number and Interpol. That, and I want to make a precedent with this, and a warning to any other person who want me to advertise or review his product. I am not opposed to it, mainly because people want to eat and I was a mercenary back in the days, but I also want to be as discreet with this to my audience as humanly possible. That means that unless I'm getting paid for my services or it costs more than 25 euros, I will generally try to acquire the product I'm about to review as a legitimate consumer, as taking it for free or a smaller sum means that there will be at least some inherent bias that always comes with free and cheap shit. And this is where Amazon barges in. After fucking around with our affiliates, we actually managed to buy the book from Amazon as some sort of Kindle exclusive. And since my employers and me think of online stores as some sort of magic, we thought, the fuck is Kindle? Why is this ebook's not opening on the TV screen? Witchcraft! And then the realization slowly began to creep in. Apparently you can't share the book you bought with friends because it's protected with DRM. Apparently this DRM is also linked to the buyer's personal code, so it can only be read by him and only on his Kindle trademark ebook and nothing else. And of course, if this ebook is old and not the brand new with a low cost of or you want to read it in a format you find personally comfortable, well, you get to suck dick, you poor uneducated swine! How dare you even think that our copyrights are less important than your personal comfort? What are you, a communist? Oh, and to salt the wound even more, Amazon apparently has some sort of bias towards Germans and Ukrainians, as without fucking around with DRM locks you can't read a book bought in another region. And Germans are especially segregated, as if you're in Germany then you can't browse the international version of the fucking site, at least without proxies. What's next? Amazon will invent specialized glasses for their ebooks, so that heavens forbid some unfortunate fuck can just lend your ebook or read it behind your back. Or will these books go with a genetic lock that will destroy the book whenever some outsider touches it? It is this sort of shit that turns people into communists. It is this sort of shit that people are afraid of when they're talking about globalism and such. And this is the reason I will forever avoid using these services as much as I can. Fuck Amazon, fuck everything they stand for, fuck anyone they support or who supports them. Oh, and Peter, I think. I know that you're listening to this because my employers have probably given you the link to this recording. Don't worry, I will read your book and will try to give it as fair of a review as I can, as stated by my personal code of honor. This review will be scheduled after Winter 2017 anime reviews, probably first or second on the list. I am, after all, a man of my word. I'll see you soon.
The coconut nut is a giant nut. If you eat too much, you get very fat. Now, the coconut nut is a big, big nut, but this delicious nut is not a nut.